Sciences Po.
Basically, a lot of the literature on comparative political economy has been focused on differentiating between different types of capitalism, the coordinated market economies, the liberal market economies, either 2 to 5 types, but not enough has been done about the fact that these regimes have evolved through financiarization, evolved through the emergence of ICT and the knowledge economy. And we try to catch up with these changes and see how growth regimes have been transformed through financialization and ICT digitalization. So basically, we start from an approach which we're trying to combine a lot of different approaches in political economy, the regulation school, but also varieties of capitalism, and also a more recent approach promoted by Jonas Pontusson and Lucio Baccaro in terms of growth models. And they all show that growth regime is a way to organize the economy, the capitalist economy, through various types of institutions. And we rely here on Bruno Paliers' definition of these institutions, those concerning the financing of the economy, those concerning the regulation of the market, those concerning the skill formation, those concerning the labor market and the wages, and those concerning income and especially income replacement and social insurances and the welfare state. And as you see, within these 5 institutions, 3 are belonging to the welfare state realm in a broad acception, which is labor market, education, and social benefits. So political economies have shifted from a Fordist era to post-Fordist era into bifurcating between those focusing on export and those focusing on domestic demand. And this has been shown by Baccaro and Pontusson. However, we go one step further in showing that it all depends on the type of engine of growth, especially the type of export you are focusing on. Is it manufacturing good? Is it dynamic services? And this has different implications for the type of labor market, welfare benefits, educational policy. But also, if you look at the domestic demand-based growth models, here again you have to differentiate between those who rely on access to credit, the mortgage market, the financialization of pension, health insurances, typical of liberal market economies, and those who stick to the idea of keeping wages as high as possible and also welfare benefits. And this is the case of Southern Europe and France. In this book, we have the idea that governments are key in trying to promote a growth strategy, a way to stimulate economic growth, stimulate job creation. And for that, they use various tools. And amongst these tools, a lot of the previous ones have escaped their reach, such as the price of capital, such as market regulation in Europe is more and more Europeanized, whereas labor market regulation, wage setting, educational policies, skill formation, and social benefits, welfare state, are still at hands of government. Therefore, we claim that when government try to promote a specific growth strategy, actually they rely a lot on welfare state reforms. They play with the regulation of the labor market, the wage settings, the skill formation system, and the social insurances reforms.
Sciences Po.